Friends, today I am going to present before you some glimpses from International Conference on Gender Equity, organized by National Law University Tripura on 8th March 2024.
Before we start the program, I would like to ask all the students outside to please kindly enter the auditorium. Good morning, one and all. I am Shravani Riyang, LLM student, and it is truly a privilege for me to host this event in your presence. Together, we stand here with a shared commitment to advance the discourse on gender equity and inclusivity. Today, as we gather from around the globe, we celebrate the achievements, resilience, and contributions of women in every facet of life. This conference serves as a platform to amplify voices, share inspiring stories, and foster meaningful conversations that propel us towards a future where gender equality is not just a goal but a lived reality.
Indeed, during the next 2 days, we will embark on an adventure of exploration and understanding as we dig into the various aspects of gender justice. This conference provides an opportunity for scholars, academicians, lawmakers, and participants from around the globe to come together to share ideas and connect the path towards a better tomorrow for all. The theme of our conference, Unfolding Gender Equity Through Inclusivity, Challenges and Way Forward, could not have been more timely or relevant in a society where diversity is celebrated, yet imbalances persist. We must tackle the hurdles to inclusivity head on and work towards a meaningful change.
I would also kindly request her to felicitate our keynote speaker, Madam KUMARI.
Learning projects. Professor Rahman has chaired the National Human Rights Commission and will be sharing with us his insights in shaping gender equity. Welcome, sir.
Join me in extending a warm welcome to our resource person, Professor Dr. Sarasu Esther Thomas, Professor of Law, National Law University of India University, Bengaluru, a distinguished advocate for human rights who is also faculty in charge of Center for Women and the Law, and the Human Rights Lawyering Project, NLSI. She has dedicated her efforts to family law.
for women and child by uplifting their rights. The center is established to run as a specialized multidisciplinary research center of NLU Tripura. The center administers programs directed towards equal justice for women and children and facilitate
challenges, to dissect the roots of these problems, and to collectively seek a solution that are inclusive, sustainable and transformative. Our strength lies in the diversity of thoughts, experiences and the perspectives gathered under the roots and insight are invaluable for National Law University Tripura as we navigate in the complexities of gender equity. This is a young law school. We started 3 months back. 17th November we organized the orientation program for the students. So almost 3 months we started functioning and we organized various activities for the students, for the faculty members. We organized 2 faculty development programs, one in virtual mode, other in physical mode, in association with Government of India. We organized moot court training program for the students, because moot court is the sense of National Law School. We, madam, have also started a school connect program in the state of Tripura, and our target is that we will connect with all the schools in the state of Tripura. We have already conducted programs in 5 or 6 schools.
Thank you, sir. Our next speaker is a luminary in the legal fraternity with a wealth of knowledge and experience. Please welcome Professor Dr. KUMARI, Vice Chancellor, National Law University, Orissa, for the keynote address. Please, ma'am.
Good morning to everyone, dignitaries on the dais, all the students and guests and colleagues sitting on the other side. It's really a pleasure to be here, to be in the university headed by Professor Yogesh, with whom I had the privilege of working in Orissa. Very hard-working, visionary person, and I can see that within 3 months he is holding this international conference to sow the seed of analysis of existing state of affairs, especially on the marginalized, women being the center. But when it says gender, so I certainly think that when we started talking about gender discrimination, it always meant only discrimination against women. But today, of course, gender includes the third as well. So I would want to focus a little bit on the third as well as we discuss gender equity through inclusivity. And as our host student said, it's not going to be one-way traffic. You have to participate. So before I start my monologue, I want some responses from the students. We're talking about International Women's Day, and I'm assuming you've done your Google search to find out why 8th of March is International Women's Day, so I'm not going there. That one, if you are down below the wall, you still cannot access the opportunities. They're slightly better than what we were before. And actually the person who was already very high up goes even higher up. Then we have the equity approach where say whoever needs whatever. So the difference approach, whatever, if the men don't require the platform, don't give it to them. And if somebody requires a higher platform, give it to them. But what we are not addressing in equality and equity is the whole challenge which the wall presents. We don't see the wall. We try to keep on addressing the issues faced by the wall, but we do not ask the question, is this wall required actually? Can we have an alternative than the wall? And I think that's where I'm coming from today, to look at some of our legal systems, provisions, conceptions, to find out where are the walls and how do we break the walls. Providing something, I always as a state remain in the position of giver. I will give them opportunity, I will give them special provisions, 15(3) special provisions for women. Why did they need it special provision in the first place? What was it which was hindering equality of the women in the first place. Next slide, please. So there are some psychological, Freud has been the biggest culprit, who created this hierarchy of human bodies. He proposed that male bodies were perfect, female bodies were imperfect, they were immature, and the rationale was that male body have penis, female body do not have a penis. And therefore the female bodies were always aspiring, they had the penis envy. And when I questioned this, and also that they are not, when small children are there, they're not able to control their body fluids as they would even against her wish. We do not want to recognize anything else. Protein matter, men are the supreme beings, and even in 2024 we're still there. I think it's important to become aware of the various means that gender neutral laws are also not neutral. Gender laws are formulated in a manner so that they can give benefit to the men. Please, further. I think I'm almost through. Further? Yeah, so this was the last one. So I just wanted to say that we really need to be aware. We keep on thinking that women have now become equal because they are holding so many high positions. I'm the Vice Chancellor, despite being a woman. So therefore women have made it. But what I warn against is the next generation. Look at the data relating to 0 to 6 male-female sex birth ratio. It's going down. Even in Cuttack, I was just mentioning, within 4 years, from 2016 to 2020, the sex ratio of women from 800 to 1,000 boys has come down to 600 something to 1,000 boys. And the biggest decrease in the ratio is in the graduate mothers. But they have knowledge about amniocentesis, about female, about sex determination tests, they have access, they have money. So with education, we still do not want daughters in our family. At least a son. So till the time you get a son, have more. And now the difficulty is that because you are educated, you cannot have 5, 6, 7, 8 daughters in the waiting of the son. So therefore abortion becomes important because you do not want to have more than 2, but you do want to have at least 1 son. And this is the educated people. It's not happening in the villages, it's not happening with the illiterate women. It's happening with us after education. So I think it's right time for you to start looking deeply into the women's issue and the gender issues. Thank you very much for this opportunity to talk to everyone here.